So, getting back to trading, um, Tuesday, man, the market is so volatile right now, dealing with um, interest rates and the possibility of a rate hike coming Thursday. Who knows? But we'll see. But anyway, with that being said, the Aussie USD is showing some good numbers, with dollar itself taking a breather from hitting its yearly high. If you go back a week, you can kind of tell the move on gold epic. I mean, from 96 all the way to where it's at right now, which is 100 over 100. Back in 2020, in March, we kind of got up to those levels, 102, 103 being your high areas. And before that, back in 2017, we also touched those areas. January 2017, we touched 103.6 and 104. So with stagflation and inflation ramping up, these numbers actually are unbelievable. But anyway, AUD is what I'm trading. And if you would look at the weekly structure, we had a support here back from 2021 of 0.70 and change. Then we placed a double bottom here in late 2021, early 22, and this is on a weekly. So going back down to my normal 4-hour time frame, what you can tell is that we put a nice little trend line up from that area of last year. Actually, this year, from February, we put a nice little trend lines up of AUD. We touched multiple, 1, 2, 3. We've touched, and we recently placed another, kind of almost like a quadruple bottom, but we got close, but not really. So as you can tell here, the trade is set up. I took this trade here all the way down, didn't really go down, but the trade was shown that once we broke through, we continued all the way down to create a nice little support zone here, which I've been watching after taking that trade. And then also on this trade, taking it all the way down to about here, was a nice little move as well. So right now, as you can tell, we broke through here. And so we made a retest here. We rejected once, came back, made a nice little support area to create that support. Then we came back up to retest to break. That's usually what happens. Once the retest happens, usually you're going to break through the support and come back retest. That's what I was looking at here for it to do. Either come test this quadruple bottom here and spike, or break through, come back, retest, and then drop lower. So what we did here was create a nice little support zone here. We came up and retested twice, and then we broke through. And as you can tell, I broke through, came back to retest, and you can tell that retest happened here. This slight little retest on the 30-minute can show we came back up, retested, and now the move up is actually in March. And I'm a little aggressive, so I love taking these early trades. But if you would look here, you have a 1 to 23 risk reward. I mean, that's epic. If we can get that entire move, wow. So anyway, took the trade here, and it's in current move up mode. So as you can tell, I'm doing a scale-in position here. That was a 10 pip stop loss move. So with this small account, if you notice here, I took that one standard lot with my 10 or 11 stop loss. It gave me roughly around a 1% risk. Right now, I can actually cap that and go break even. And then I do a 10 pip scale in at a same 1%. So I went and took that, 21 pip stop loss. And I multiplied that times 5, which is the 0.5 lots. That gave me, again, right around 1%. So I'm entering everything on a 10 pip, 1%, 10 pip, 1%, and I'm managing as it goes up. So right now, if I were to do this, I can actually put my stop at a break-even point here for this first trade, and I can let them just continually running up. But I'm going to wait till it gets to my third leg in. Once my third leg is in, I'm going to place all my stops here. And as I keep going up to the fourth leg, my stops will be trailing at that point. And I'll monitor it as I go. So that's what I'm doing on this trade. This is AU. All right. We will continue to monitor this, and I will report again tomorrow.